Best friend told my crush I wore push-up bras to get his attention as a joke, so I told one too. Now, she hasn't left her house in 3 weeks. I had been best friends since 6th grade. She was the pastor's daughter, the kind who knew exactly how to smile at adults, charm teachers, and quote Bible verses while breaking every rule behind their backs. I was the opposite, quiet, apologetic, the type of girl who said it's fine even when it was. I never fought back, never called anyone out, and always forgave too easily. Renai loved that about me. She could tell me anything, share her darkest secrets, and know they were safe. I could push boundaries because she knew I wouldn't push back. That's why she felt so comfortable making her little joke. Had a crush on Oscar since 2nd grade. We rode the same bus from kindergarten through 8th grade. He was the sweet, goofy boy who shared his fruit snacks with me and once gave me his jacket when it rained. Everyone knew I liked him, my mom, his mom, and especially Renai. She used to tease me about doodling Mrs. Oscar in my notebooks. When his family moved across town freshman year, I was crushed. When he came back junior year, I thought maybe fate was giving me another shot. I knew all about my feelings for him. The day he returned to youth group, I spent an hour telling her how he'd smiled at me in the hallway, how maybe, finally, something might happen. But Renai had her own secrets. Her parents were extremely strict, no dating, no secular music, no being alone with boys. So for 2 years, every Wednesday, she used me as her cover. I texted her parents saying we were having Bible study together while she was actually out on dates. First with Logan from math class, then Kendall from youth group, then some college guy she met at Starbucks. I covered for her every single time, 47 times to be exact, because that's what best friends do, or so I thought. Weeks ago, Oscar's teammate threw a party, and I finally decided to talk to him alone. Renai was in the bathroom, and I made some dumb joke about our old bus driver. Oscar laughed, a real, genuine laugh, and for 30 seconds, it felt like we were kids again. But when Renai came back and saw us laughing together, something in her face changed. Then, in front of everyone, she smirked and said, "At least I don't need push-up bras to get his attention like someone we know." Everyone turned to look at me. Then she added, "Remember when you bought 3 different colors hoping you'd notice?" Oscar laughed the hardest. Pulled her outside immediately, shaking. "What the hell was that?" I asked. She just shrugged, checking her nails, and said, "Relax, it was just a joke." I reminded her how I felt about Oscar, but she looked up, her expression cold, and said, "You never dated him. It's not like you have dibs. Besides, I like him too, and unlike you, I can actually get him without petting." That night, the bullying started. Boys in class threw balled up tissues at my chest, asking if I needed more stuffing. Girls cornered me in the bathroom, demanding I prove I was real. Teacher saw but said nothing, just kids being kids, apparently. One boy even tried to grab me to check until I slapped him. Through it all, Renai watched, holding Oscar's hand in the hallway. She'd post Bible verses about kindness and purity on Sunday, then laugh when someone mocked me on Monday. 3 weeks of humiliation. 3 weeks of her pretending she was the innocent one, while I became the joke of the school. It came Wednesday, Bible study night. As usual, Renai texted her parents that she was with me, but I knew she was. She was going to Oscar's house. I stared at my phone for a long time, her mom's number glowing on the screen. I was done covering for her. I picked up the phone and dialed. Her mom answered cheerfully, "Hi, sweetie, how's Bible study going?" Took a breath and said calmly, "Actually, I wanted to tell you a joke. Renai's not here, she's at Oscar Miller's house." Then I added, "Just kidding, well, not kidding." The line went dead. 20 minutes later, my phone exploded with messages from people at the party. Renai's parents had shown up, her mom still in house slippers, her dad in his pastoral collar. They found Renai and Oscar on his couch, her shirt unbuttoned, his hands under her bra, the same bra she'd mocked me for wearing. Her mom dragged her out by the arm while she cried and begged. Her dad was yelling about sin and deception in front of 30 centimeters. Morning, everyone at church knew. Renai's parents pulled her out of school, took her phone, her car, everything. Cameras went up around the house. Oscar dumped her immediately. He didn't want drama. The perfect pastor's daughter was now the church scandal. That was 3 weeks ago. She still hasn't left her house.